guys, welcome back. Sorry we've been quiet for a little while. We are all back from Caledonian now, and it was quite tiring, and since then we have all been pretty much been hobbying really. Had a lot of ideas from the tournament, stuff like that. Before we get started, we want to say thank you to everyone at Cali who came over and said that they watched the battle reports. There's a surprising number of you, it was good to see, and also all the positive feedback. Quite a lot of the stuff we get online can be quite negative at times, so it's nice to hear that people are actually enjoying and not hating us. And thank you to Tim King and all the guys who are involved in running it. Really good event, and we'll definitely be back again. So today we have face of the franchise, Simon.
Hello.
Versus his partner in crime, Cooper.
Bonjour.
We are preparing for the next Salisbury Legion Wargaming event, which is called Back to Basics. It's 1500 points, CAD only. You can only take one source, and no demon summoning unless you're demons. No Lords of War, no Forge World, no formations, and no detachments.
And only 3 serpents.
Yeah, and as Cooper was very sad to hear, you can only take a maximum of 3 serpents in any army. So, a bit different to what we've been getting used to, but we're hoping it should be quite good fun. A chance to play some old school 40k really. So, to warm up for that, we've got Simon with his NID. So Simon, walk us through what you've got for us.
Yeah, sure. What's up, guys? So, no Forge World or formations makes it a little bit tough for me, but I'm just going to go for flying spam. So, 2 Hive Crones, 2 Hive Tyrants, Bastion with a Mr. Squiggles Venom Throat, Comms Relay, and then in reserve I have 2 Mucolids, Daddy Mr. Squiggles, which is the Toxicrene, Unit of Rippers, and a Morlock.
In amongst all the food, there are some new models there.
Nosh, good nosh.
Okay,
Bastards.
and facing off against today is Cooper with a slightly altered version of his eventual Cali list.
Yeah.
Cooper, run us through it.
Yeah, so we're back with the How Now Bloom Tau. So we're rocking 3 Riptides again. This one here is Ovasa. The other 2 are heavy burst cannons with Skyfire and stimulant injectors. Basically, I dropped the Interceptor with them because I've lost my Barracudas now because I'm not allowed Forge World. Boo. So they've now got the Skyfire to deal with the flyers. Funnily enough, I'm up against some fly spam. So I've got 2 Sky Rays here again, and in reserves, you want to pop over to the table of food. I've got Farsight back with his Fusion Blaster squad again, and then 3 battle suits with burst cannons. They'll all be deep striking in, hopefully in the next, turn 2.
If Adam can avoid eating them between now and then.
So yeah.
Oh, they got caught in the crossfire. I accidentally ate a battle suit.
So yeah, we'll see how this rocks. Rocking 5th edition.
Yeah.
Alright, it's good to be back. So we will check in at the top of turn 1. Who's got first turn?
I've got turn 1. Just to let you know, the primary is Cloak and Shadows, and secondary is Scouring.
Yeah, so primary in this tournament is Maelstrom, which is a little bit weird, and it is going to affect how we put our armies together.
Yeah.
So it's going to take some getting used to. Simon won the role to deploy first, but let Cooper deploy first.
I did.
I'm a boss.
And now Cooper is...
I'm going to seize. Very confusing.
Well, you can have the first turn.
Oh,
No. No, I'm going to take the first turn.
Okay, I'm going to seize.
Didn't see. Wow, so much drama in such a short space of time. So we will check back in at the top of Cooper's turn 1 with the How Now Blue Tau. Alright, top of turn 1, take us through it for the Tau, Cooper.
Not a lot really happened. Sai deployed his guys quite smartly, so he's out of the range of most of my guns. So this Riptide basically jumped up onto objective marker 1 here. I overcharged him to get a 3 up on his invulnerable save. Ovasa just moved up onto here. Didn't overcharge or anything. I didn't really think there was any point to it. He's got his 2 shield drones there, so I don't need to really up his invuln save. This guy was here, moved to here. He overcharged his jump pack, so he's jumped 46 to secure objective marker here. The Sky Rays just sort of jigged around, waiting for these flyers to sort of move out. Other than that, for moving, there wasn't really a lot. Shooting, Ovesa had a pop shot at the Hive Crone. I hit 2 of them, only wounded the grey one at the back. But he managed to save his 2-up cover save anyway, so I wasn't really hoping for much there. Other than that, that was pretty much it. For my Maelstrom cards, I drew kill an enemy character, which I wasn't going to do. Secure objective Marker 2, which I should have kept quiet anyway, but I'm done. I've got a big mouth, so I fucking called it out. And then my third one was to secure 3 objectives to score me 2 points, which I managed to do with the Riptides. Other than that, that was pretty much it. Not very eventful.
Alright, we will check in at the bottom of turn 1. Alright, bottom of turn 1, Simon.
Cool. So, difficult turn for me where Matt's kept his sky rays quite far in the backfield, and they're my primary target really. I moved up to make sure I'm out of range of the marker lights from that sky ray, but that one's going to still be able to hit me. I put 2 shots each of the haywire missiles into the sky ray. I did 2 glancings in 1 pen, but Matt saved his 3-up cover save, but it has Jinx, so that's a bonus. Both Hive Tyrants. The first one, the Warlord, lanced the Riptides. He perils, but then turned into Chuck Norris mode, so he's rocking a 3-up invuln. And then those 2 Tyrants, they shot both of their Devourers into the Riptide. Did 3 wounds. Matt saved one of the Feel No Pains. Okay turn. I didn't get any of my Maelstrom objectives. Quite unfortunate draw on the cards. I won't say what they are though.
Tell me now!
But at least that is jinked, and I've stripped a couple of wounds off that Riptide, so I think I might be able to kill a Riptide in this game. That's exciting.
Baby steps. Alright, we'll check in at the top of turn 2. Here we are back at the top of turn 2. Cooper, take us through it.
Yeah, really well. It doesn't look like I've done a lot, but Maelstrom mission wise I've done really good, but I'll walk you through that anyway. So the Riptide sort of just jumped around. This guy jumped back here into a better firing position. This guy jumped forward. Ovasis stayed where he is. The big thing was Farsight came down with his unit here. They came down. I didn't take any train test. No, wrong. I took 1 train test. I managed to save my armor save anyway, so no wounds were there. These guys came down and in a blaze of glory took the bastion down and took out the venom throat that was in there as well. Yeah, just knocked them all over, so I'll pick them up in a minute. Don't worry about that. Other than that, shooting wise, the 2 sky firing Riptides took 2 wounds off the Grey Hive Crone, and this guy took 1 off the Black Hive Crone. Once again, the Sky Rays are out of range. I've moved them up a little bit. Oh, sorry, incorrect. This guy snapshot his marker lights into the Black Crone and bumped his BS up to 1, but like I said, Simon made some good jinking saves. On the Maelstrom missions, though, I had to secure objective 1, which these guys came down and did. And then it was secure 2 or double the objective markers of the mid player, so I only had the 1, but he lost that anyway as I shot him, so scored another 3 on the Maelstrom. Rock and roll.
Alright, Simon is now securely planted in the chair of shame, the comfy chair for all people who are taking a bit of a battering during a game. Yeah, bent over dry I think is the expression. We will get back to this at the top of Simon's turn, at the end of Simon's turn 2. Okay, bottom of turn 2, Simon, take us through it.
Okay, so all my reserves came in by Mr. Tickles in the nutsack. As his far side's over there, I just kind of wanted to completely ignore that side of the board for at least this turn. So I moved all the flyers over here, so the 2 crones are here. They both jinked last turn, so I split them up. I shot the first one into this guy and forced him to jink. I hit with one of the haywires, but he saved his cover save. And then this Hive Crone shot into here, hit again, but he saved his cover save. So they're both a jink now. The Warlord cast Warp Lance onto this Sky Ray, hit, but he saved his jink again. Matt had some really good saves with his
Super saves
with his jink saves. Both Hive Tyrants shot into this Riptide here. I did 2 wounds, so it's down to 1. The second Hive Tyrant shots were really poo. Placed the 2 Mucolids back here. The Morlock and a Lictor. Lictor fisted the Sky Ray in the butt, but again saved his cover saves. And finally, I have one lictor over there holding objective number 5. So I've got 1 point.
One whole point.
So the lictor's just the other side of the wall, yeah?
Yeah, just hiding in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got one point on the maelstrom, but nothing else. So Matt's kind of killing it on the primary at the moment, but yeah.
Alright, we'll check back in a minute. Okay, back at the top of turn 3, Cooper walks us through it.
Yeah, not a bad turn. It was alright actually. So Vesta jumped off down here to help out with this pesky little lictor. The 2 jinked sky rays just sort of shifted out of the way a little bit. This Riptide over here jumped over here to get the lictor that's hiding in the front building over here. That Riptide over there hasn't really moved. He jumped into combat with some Rippers. And Farsight squad just sort of came out of this building and is trying to get back over to the main of the battle. Shooting wise went really well. The 2 sky rays that had jinked shot the Mukalid and managed to drop him. The squad here shot at the Rippers and managed to drop 2 bases. And then the other Riptide finished them off in combat. And Ovessa popped some shots into the lictor and dropped him as well. That scored towards one of my Maelstrom, which was dropped 3 units for D3. I could have gone for 6, but I haven't got enough guns to drop 6 units, so that would have scored me D3 plus 3. So I just got the 2 for that. Then my other one was to secure objective 4, which these guys managed to deep strike and jump onto. Other than that, that was pretty much it. It's going alright. The Riptide here, sorry, is locked in combat with the Lictor as he massively whiffed and didn't even hit him. The Lictor managed to do 1 wound on him, but saved. So yeah, I don't know. A bit worried about all the flies that are going around at the moment, but hopefully, I think I might lose a Riptide next turn. But yeah, other than that, I'm absolutely killing it on the Maelstrom. Yeah, I'll see how Simon's going to put it back, I think. He just fired.
Alright, we'll check back in. Bottom of turn 3, and we are coming to you live from the Chair of Shame, where Simon has taken up residence.
Chair of Glory. Okay, in my turn, Mr. Tickles came in the nutsack. He dropped down. He shot his poopy fart onto far side.
Great terminology.
And he did 1 wound. He did 1 wound, and then the Tyranid side also shot into far side's blob, and took out 2 of the 3 bodyguards. That was good shooting. Over here, both Hive Crones vector struck the Sky Ray, and
which is no longer there.
Yeah, it did 1 whole point, and then I had to finish it off with this Hive Tyrant over here. This Hive Tyrant shot into the side armor of this Sky Ray.
Is that the German Hive Tyrant?
Yeah, and he did a couple of whole points. He's down to 1. The Morlock assaulted in. I'm fucking sick of Morlocks, I have to swear, just because every time that they assault vehicles, they always whiff. I hit 3 out of 4 times, and then I rolled 2 2s and 1 3. So I'm fucking a little bit about that. My Lictor took it hard from the Riptide in combat over there, and yeah, that was my turn. As far as I recall, I don't think I did anything on my Maelstrom. No, so Matt's kind of taking it on the primary, but I'm just having fun rolling lots of 1s and 2s, because that's what I'm. If it was a job, I'd be good at it. So.
Rude.
Alright, top of turn 4, Cooper, take us through it.
Yeah, really good turn. So, Farsight squad that was here, and this unit here that were sort of set here, all ploughed their shots into here, into the big giant testicle. These guys stripped 3 wounds off of it, and then Farsight had to kill it with 2 shots, and I double one to wound it, which means I whiffed massively. I needed to kill a monstrous creature to score a Maelstrom. Unfortunately I didn't, which means I'll take you over to this side, where the Morlock is sitting with 1 wound, the snap firing Skyray fired into it, Ovessa fired into it, and this Riptide here fired into it, dropped it all down to 1 wound, so I can't even kill a further monstrous creature this turn. But as far as bad than games go, Simon's sucking balls bigger, so. Other than that, I did some jump moves. I've got no assault, there was nothing in combat, so I scored 2 Maelstrom for having objective 5 and 1. So yeah, quite a good turn for me.
Alright, we'll check back in with Si in a minute. Alright, Simon's still firmly seated in the chair of shame. Talk us through turn 4 and how badly it went, and then you can get off camera and start crying again.
Can I not cry on camera? Is that not
Well, that would probably sum up your turn pretty well, but...
Turn-wise, this Hive Tyrant went into grounding mode. Not grounding mode, swooping. This one is still gliding, or the other way around. You have to snap fire at him, you don't have to snap fire at him. He shot at this guy.
He flies!
We're so good at this!
So he shot into a vase. He did 1 wound, and then this Hive Tyrant did 2 wounds. So he's down to 2. The 2 Hive Crones, Vector struck him, did 1 wound, and then fired on him, did no wounds. Mr. Tickles and Pods, they moved out. Tyrant Strike shot into the burst cannon squad here, did 1 wound, and then Mr. Tickles couldn't do anything, sadly.
Tickled them.
I suppose that leaves me to just explain what happened here. As you'll see, the Skyray is still here. I don't know what it is that Morlocks have against me, but fuck me. He assaulted in, he didn't do anything with the Hammer of Wrath. He has adrenal glands as well, so he's strength 7. He's real around 10. But, nah, he fucking hates me so much. He does not want to work for me. So, I'm still getting anally raped, and Matt's still winning, and that's it. I've got nothing else to really. I'm gonna play for the secondary, I think, and then go for the tertiary as well. And shh, I'm lying. I'm not lying. That's what I'm gonna aim for. So I'm aiming for a draw. Yeah.
Cool story. All right. All right, back at the top of turn 5. Cooper, take us through it quickly.
Yeah, real good turn. So did some shuffling really. These guys just shuffled around here. Ovessa jumped back to where a Hive Tyrant was. This guy was just up here to get a better firing position. The Skyray put it in reverse and went back. Farsight and his squad just hid here from that bull tickler. Other than that, shooting, I managed to pop off the flying Hive Tyrant, which was his Warlord, which was a great success for me.
Great success.
Yeah, these guys all fired in a lot of firepower into the Hive Tyrant, to be honest. I struggled to kill the Morlock on 1 wound, which is a pain in the arse, but I thought I might as well try and give him another turn in combat with that tank. Because I'm nice like that. And then, other than that, Maelstrom I scored 3. I killed a flyer, killed a monstrous creature, and
Fucked yourself.
Forgot the other one was, but I scored the 3. So yeah, I'll come back and tell you what that was. So yeah, on to Simon's game.
All right, happy days. Back in a bit. Back at the bottom of turn 5, and Simon is as deep in the chair of shame as Cooper's Tau are in Simon's Nids. Let us know how it ended up for you, Si.
I don't think that's necessary, Ollie. In my turn, I tried to take out the Riptide for funsies, so I shot into it and I did no wounds. My Hive Crone Vector struck the Skyray and took that out.
So moral victory there on the death of the Skyray.
Yeah, I borrowed the Morlock. I just never want to see his fucking face again. And Mr. Tickles, he didn't get to tickle anyone today. It was just fucking awful.
0 balls were tickled.
Oh yeah. So that was my turn. I have not won this game.
Whoa, don't rule it out yet. We'll go away, we'll check, we'll run the numbers and we'll make sure. Let's not rule anything out.
No, but
stick around till the end of the video.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll come back in a minute with a summary. Okay, we're back, and just to double check, we've gone away and had a look at the scores, and Cooper did win, as Simon may have predicted at the end of the last round. Cooper, just give us a breakdown on the scores quickly.
Yeah, so I went 19 for nothing. So in the primary I scored, Maelstrom was 18 for me and 2 for Simon. Yep. The secondary I got 12 points on the objectives and 1 for killing a fast attack. Nope. Simon held no objectives and didn't kill any fast attacks because I didn't have any.
Yeah.
Then I got Slay the Warlord and Linebreaker, but didn't get First Blood. Simon didn't get First Blood or Linebreaker or Slay the Warlord, so I went for a 19-0.
19-0. Okay, quite convincing win for the Tau there.
Not that convincing.
Yeah, super convincing.
So, Cooper, what do you think of the Tau army?
Yeah, it's cool. Like I said, I came back from Cali and it got absolutely whooped. It wasn't a massively competitive army. Probably my downfall was I didn't really play for the Maelstrom missions. I just drank a lot of beer and ignored missions and yeah, just had a good laugh. But yeah, playing that mission, I sort of concentrated on the Maelstrom missions a bit. But I'm probably going to shit-can the army and go for Eldar for the back to basics. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I'll have a run out with an Eldar list, see if that works. And, you know, I'll go 50-50, see how it works. So, yeah.
Alright, so what do you think of the Nids?
Despite that, they're actually alright. At the beginning of the game, I kind of...
Despite all evidence to the contrary.
I kind of dicked around. I thought it'd be funny if we put all the objectives in the middle, and then I realised he's got 3 riptides. Why am I doing that? So that was my downfall. The first 2 turns, I think I played smart, but then, you know, when a game starts going sour, you lose interest, but you're still interested, but you kind of lose hope in a way. But it was a fun game, and we laughed a lot, so that's all that matters. That's my victory. I had a laugh.
Okay, alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe and comment on the video, please. And we will be back shortly with some more back to basics style batrep before we start looking towards the next GT season and maybe a couple of events going up to the Sanctuary Gaming Centre again.
Yeah.
Peace!